Chad, good morning, baby. It is Wednesday, Keeks.
Wednesday, middle of the week.
Dude, what a week so far. Chad, hope you are doing well. Things have been moving this side. We've been busy non-stop. I had a day yesterday. Last night, I think like 6:30, I was still fighting to get our painter that was in the hospital, get him out of provincial hospital. Then, I had a long day. Then had to take him to the location quite late. Mo wouldn't have joined because Mo is obviously a very cultured person. The last time I told him, Mo, I want to take you into the location, Kiggs, it honestly looked like he wanted to cry when I said, bro, I'm going to take you into the...
Man was a bit scared.
It's like, nah, bro, we don't do that. But yeah, I had a long one. That's... It's been a week. And I think a good week so far, Kiggs. You obviously ahead.
Yeah, took a little bit of a shot yesterday.
But 1%, eh?
Just over 1%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chad, I think even if we want to call it today, I'm not saying we'll do that, but we had guys passing phase 1s and phase 2s literally Monday, Tuesday. So our job here is not yet done. We're still going to get stuck in for the rest of the week. NFP Friday. And it is time to get stuck in here. Before we start, as always, we are always going to start off with a prayer. That is ultimately what makes us different. That's what gives us the edge in the market, is our ability every morning to submit and to pray, to give thanks, to ask for guidance. So the Bible actually says, if you do not know how to pray, pray this very simple prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Beautiful. Me and Keeks are ready. Where two or more are gathered in my name, and they are in agreement, there I shall be. So we already have more than two. Beautiful. All right, Chad. So we can get going here. Anything before stream, Keeks? Anything that you took maybe a little naughty? Nothing?
No.
Nothing? Okay.
Bro, as I said, Prodigy would know now. But no, nothing I've taken.
Alrighty, Chad. We're about to get started here. Just going to have a quick look at the economic calendar. Yesterday, I didn't... Keeks, did you read any headlines afterwards of what happened with the chats between Lagarde and Powell?
No. I didn't.
Chad, sorry, man. We need somebody in the chat. Ideally a wrench. To every morning give us the best... How did I do it last time? Is it this? I just want to see I look very, very bland. Yeah, let's just get some light on me as well. Keegan looks lit up. I want somebody in the chat to please every morning, and if you commit now, you commit to give us a quick headline. You're going to copy and paste the headlines, not the links, and then you're going to give us a quick a breakdown. All right, of what happened during overnight. What is the headlines? We can read it here, but what this does is it gives you responsibility as a trader, because now you're going to have to quickly read through it. And whoever wants to do that, I'm going to give a couple of minutes here. Please don't say, I want to do it, and you do it once and you never do it again. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Think about it. Let me know who's keen for that role. Just makes it a lot more interactive. Okay, so nobody Nobody wants to do that, Keeks. But let's see. We'll monitor the chat here while we wait. Nobody wants to do it. Keeks, just check the chat there for me. I'm keen to take it on. Where do I find the best source, or can I use? You can use FX Street, and then you can go to the economic news. Yeah, by Forex news, or you can even use the news slashy. So, are you saying that you are doing it? Let's just see. Is slashy and Dylan? All right. Let's see who's more consistent. After a month, guys, so I'm writing it down here, Keeks. Dylan and Slashy. Dylan and Slashy. And then at the end of the month, we're going to have a vote. And whoever was more consistent, we're going to give them an account. Keeks, are you happy with that?
Yeah, bro. Sounds fair.
Dylan Savage and Slashy. All right. Bevan. And Bevan. Okay, so we've got 3 economists in the making. 3 of them. Okay, you don't have to start sending stuff now. I want you from tomorrow. So get your list ready. And Bevan Gous. I'm just putting it here. Economists in training. Alright, Keeks, we've got 3 economists. Let's see. And then maybe you can write a quick little brief. I think most of the guys are on Project G as well, but you can drop it in the Discord as well for us. We'll chat. I want to see where this goes. All right, guys. So PMIs, Kaiksen Services PMI out of China, significantly lower. Retail sales not looking too bad in Australia. We've got some services PMI for the entire Eurozone. Going to be a very, very busy morning. The Gweno speaking again, 10 o'clock. Composite PMIs, 10 o'clock, 10 to 10. French, a lot of PMIs, Chad. Just know PMIs, PPIs, PMIs, XPIs, a lot of I's, and we are going to be all for it. And then a big one, 2:15, ADP employment change. Project G members tonight, as always, tomorrow night, before NFP. Actually, tonight.
Oh, tonight.
Yeah, tonight we're going to chat.
The deep dive into NFP. And then also, guys, just for the Project G members, remember, we are announcing the giveaway winner for the Project G guys tonight as well. So make sure to be there.
We're flying down one of the Project G members.
I know Andre is already sure he's got like 300 votes in it. But
Andre is like already chatting to his wife.
He's already packing his bag.
He already asked his like, if he wins, we're redrawing. Like people will think that thing is rigged, bro. All right, so yeah, Chad, busy day. I think we've got some very good volume. Shark bites, penguin in Ukraine, war tensions. All right, there we go. Alrighty, Chad, gonna start off with DXY. Let's see where we are on the day. Let's see what's happening here. Beautiful NFP week price action. Look at this. This is what you call typical NFP fashion when nobody knows what's going on. Yeah. You've got a wick on Tuesday. Monday you've had a bottom wick. So again, this is what I call the 9 to 5 pattern. We've said it so many times. And on the daily, I am neutral because things are very, very, very saucy here. Top wicks, bottom wicks, ultimately 105.23 key level. Let's keep it simple. Let's keep it straight to the point. 4-hour time frame. Weekly pivot being tested now earlier in the session. So let's see what we do there. And then ultimately, it's going to be about what's happening down here. In all essence, while we're trading below the weekly pivot, I'm going to be leaning bearish. All right, Chad? I'm going to be leaning bearish, and things could change. Things could definitely change. But I'm leaning, yes, bearish is where I'm leaning. And we've got the weekly pivot there. All right, very simple here. Actually, a very simple day here on DXY. That is the zone we're going to watch. Let's make it yellow and let's make it a little bit smaller. Okay, let's not do that, chat. There's the zone. Okay, that is our zone. Daily US30. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on the day, Chad. I'm bullish. Why? Look at this. Look at this. So we're still holding that level. A lot of rejections off that level, so I am bullish. I want to see where we are at this weekly R1, and then from there we're going to take it step for step. 4 hour time frame already above the week. What pivot is this? Okay, I must sit with my indicator because this is not gonna. All right, so above the weekly pivot, beautiful. We are bullish. Keeks, this is the weekly high. Eh? What now?
Holy crap, bro! I'm only reading Project G now.
How many guys got funded?
Another 2 yesterday.
So that wall of fame is quickly. We're gonna need to
bro.
reduce the size of the certificates to fit everybody. Chad. Weekly pivot down here. I would love for price to first trade back down here. Previous daily high. Let's see what we do here. I'm not going to touch US30 here. I'm just going to wait for price to settle in. Obviously, key level going into the session. Previous daily high up here. And that's most probably the only key level in this vicinity. Otherwise, down here. So let's just see where this goes a little bit later. NASDAQ daily. Okay, bullish. Chad, very simple. For the guys in the chat, what formation is this? Please let me know. Is this thing lagged or what? Do we have slow mode on? What formation is that, Chad? Continuation bias. Beautiful, Nila. Beautiful. And for the guys that don't know, we have a Discord. If you're here for the first time, we actually have a Discord. We do, believe it or not. And in the education section, there's these beautiful charts we've produced for you. And on the buy scenario, you will actually see that it is this setup, market structure A. All right. So I am definitely bullish on NASDAQ. Alrighty, so join that Discord. Discord link is in the description of this video. Somebody check if you can join, because sometimes that link is difficult. That link is like any good marriage, any good wife. Not easy all of the times, but difficult more than most. Asia lows, Asia highs, very tight little range. Already trading at the previous daily high, already trading at the weekly R1. So, Chad, I do think NASDAQ is going to hurt the boys if it gets through here. Otherwise, can come all the way down here to the 20,000 level and even... Okay, not that deep. All right, I don't think we get here. Why am I using old pivots? We already broke through. Chad, sorry man, my PC yesterday. Frana was here yesterday. We just wanted to sort out the trading bot that sends all of our trades into the group. Okay, yeah, look at this, Chad. If we hold above here, I think this thing is going to go for a little liquidity move. All right, big thing, Hang Seng and Nikkei closing up over 1% overnight during Asia. So you're going to see 9 o'clock, Chad. JSE also going to be positive. Big push up. How do I know this? Let me just add the JSE here quickly. Who's been taking notes? What have I been saying? If the Hang Seng closes positive, what's going to happen to the JSE, the Johannesburg Stock Exchange? Specifically the top 40 index. Chad, what did I say? Let's see if people are taking notes here. Otherwise, I'm just chatting to myself here. Let's just add that to the stream list. All right, this is the JSE. 10 to 1, what you're going to see 9 o'clock is we'll gap up to here. I think we're going to gap up to there, and we're actually just going to drive. You're going to see this thing drive like it's nobody's business. All right. JSE says follow the leader. Beautiful. Gold, Chad. Gold. Let's get stuck into gold here. I'm still neutral. I'm still very much neutral. And you can say, Chris, but how are you neutral? And I'm going to show you why I'm neutral. Let's pull a line here. Let's pull this line here. Look left with me. Are you guys happy to say that this line is touching quite a bit of candles where something has occurred? Even though not precisely, but look at this. Can we agree that this level is a key level? And that technically we stuck between these two key levels. Alright. On the daily now, I am bullish on the daily. Subject to, listen very careful. Listen properly. Listen properly. Honorable members of the chat. Honorable members of the chat, if we hold above the previous daily high, that is bullish. Alright, honorable members. Okay. Let me not get into trouble here. Let me not get myself into trouble. Chad, how's the audio? Audio good? Audio good. Weekly R1. Sorry, I just want to... Okay, there we go. I'm bullish on the day while we trade above the previous daily high. 5 minute. Hey, Chad, but look at this. Look at this. Very interesting. Look at the 80. That is quite interesting. How we look at all these highs. 80 is going bearish. This is very, very, very interesting. Let me just get the gold grid on here. This is very, very interesting. Yo, Chad. I actually want to look for shorts, eh? Believe it or not.
Oh damn.
Chad, so here's my thing though. If you think about okay, the only other thing is all of these highs. I would love for us to take it first before we can really go short. But then on the other hand, the 80. Alright, Chad, very simple for me going into the session. We already tested Asia highs. That's at key level 23.35. So on the grid, I want to buy here. If we fail this level, I'm gonna sell, because then all of this was the fake out. But if we hold here, I'm gonna target this R1, and then if this thing is really gonna start moving today, I'll take continuation buys above here. So these are our two zones. This is our playing field today. Keeks, over to you, my brother. I was talking a lot here. Let me just get your Let me just get your screen on here. Audio good, Chad. Just let me know. Where's Keegan's screen?
In the meantime, Chad, before I just wait, I just want to I have to give an honorary shout out here. I know she watches, so she might even be in the chat. She's always lurking there in the chat, doesn't really talk, but she's there. A big shout out to my mom, the Mama Keegs. It's her birthday today. She's in London at the moment.
This deserves a...
But a big happy birthday to the Mama Bear. Hope it is a good one. Sending so much love to that woman. But yeah, Chad.
yeah, also from my side, I actually did say congratulations. But yeah, mothers are important, and especially being the mother of this guy here next to me, I think very well done.
Yeah, she's put up with a lot over the years, but always love her to bits. But yeah, other than that, Chad, let's get into the session. So
did you get a little bit emotional now? Be honest. Yeah, you got a little bit emotional.
Bro, always. That's my mom. I always will.
No, that's beautiful, Chad. I love my mom as well. To bits. There's nothing wrong.
But let's get it, guys. We're gonna get some pips today in honor of the mothers. But with us looking at DXY, I must say, guys, I am looking, as Chris was saying, this is typical NFP madness, gapping up. So obviously this candle, if you think of it, technically a bit more of an engulfing candle, but obviously closing bearish with that gap up. But what we're going to be looking at, Jay, is a bit of a bearish outlook for the day. Reason being for me is that we had this big breakaway from that zone, so we are going to actually take a bearish sorry, Chad, what we are going to be looking at is a bearish outlook for today. Now, where that comes in is obviously seeing us now breaking away. Purely that small little candle, and now basically that push back up, retesting the weekly pivot. So we've got our daily pivot EQ nice above. If we start going for those areas, there is the possibility of us going bullish, but we are going to be looking for more of the sells. So, or the bearish momentum. So we can see, again, little gap down, immediately trading back up, holding our Asia highs, breaking through Asia highs, weekly pivot holding nice and strong for us. So again, what we want to take note of, that weekly pivot at this point on the 15, no top wick. So there is still the chance that we can come back. And that's what I'm saying. You can come back for the daily pivot and those type of areas. But otherwise, looking to see a bit of that bearish momentum. So we are at that weekly key level. We've known for literally, I think, the last 2 weeks how we've been talking about this 105-300. And again, back at this level. So for me personally, once you can see how we consolidate, yeah, a bit of a break under there, I think that will be the nail in the coffin. And we can see this thing start trading down, taking out under those previous daily lows, and just that bearish momentum for the rest of the day. Going over to the indices, you're going to see that obviously we've had the big runoff. So this is where it gets interesting. We're getting nice and tight here in the range. Two things can happen. We either are going to hold this weekly resistance and finally break above that weekly previous daily high, and almost the opposite of DXY, literally just start holding weekly resistance and just going from there. But if we start trading back below and we start aiming for these Asia lows, that's where I kind of want to step out of it, because we can see that sell-off to at least go test here, because not only we broke out of a massive range all the way down here, that allows obviously our daily pivot EQs here, which allow, again, not saying sell-offs, but just massive pullbacks before continuing bullish, and that's why I don't want to be getting caught in. So personally, we want the buys today. Otherwise, I'm only going to be looking for the buys here. If you were a bit more ballsy, you could also be taking the sells. Personally, I'd look for a break of the Asia lows, the retest to hold as resistance, and then look for those sells if you want to take those. But for now, I don't want to get caught in this because of the reason it wasn't, as we've spoken about, a clear down and up momentum. You ranged a bit under this weekly resistance and then broke up. So that is what's taken us away for us. So not really looking too clean for us. but we can obviously note that we have had a bit of a bullish push back up here. So just keep aware, we aren't the weekly R1 that can reject. So just be aware on that one. US 30 on the other hand, we did have that nice bullish move, but I mean still in a bit of a no man's land. So we have had the massive slowdown, this being that break back above. So again, on the 4 hour, almost giving you that bar continuation. So very same thing, trading back down, having a previous Asia lows, Asia highs, breaking, still being enough time this morning to set your Asia lows. So US30 being quite active this morning. And now the thing is, we failed to take Asia lows, trading bullish. Now we've got that retest of Asia highs. Very simple. If this thing now on market open holds Asia highs, we can see that bullish move to the top side again. So almost going two opposites again in the latest fashion of the indices. So very much taking a neutral position again, because you can have possible pullbacks. We've got where NASDAQ's got the weekly resistance, we're going to have the weekly pivot underneath us. So same way we could even have the fake out on the high of the day, reject round about the previous daily high. Then I could just have a pullback to go hold this weekly pivot and then turn around bullish. So again, not say we're bearish, but we can see massive sell-offs in the idea of a pullback. So just be aware of that. But as long as we trade in here, if we can break previous daily highs, even holding Asia highs, we are looking good for the bars on US30. Then over to gold. Very simple for me. Two things I want to take note of. We've obviously traded down. So when we look here on the 4 hour, where you can see we finally, as you spoke about, this was just a nasty range over here. This is what we've been stuck in. So if we do this, this is literally been what we've been stuck in the whole time. This little range over there. And you can see that. So we finally are getting that breakaway. But as we have seen before, we literally can wick all the way right back down. So that's what we just want to be careful of. But again, what we are seeing, which is looking good, daily pivot, daily EQ, nicely underneath us, holding a support level. So your Asia lows in that support level, which got wicked and tested perfectly. Holding the daily pivot and the EQ, you've now got that pullback, big break above Asia highs, hitting the daily key level, coming back down, holding Asia highs and going there. So I really think today could be a trending day for gold. What we do want to take note of is this daily R1. So what we can see, daily R1 literally just above the previous daily high. So we are now at the previous weekly high, and this is where it gets interesting, guys. So for me, I do want to say I'm bullish, but at the same time, I'm actually going to stick to the neutral position. And you guys are going to get into this, I think, on the boot camp on Saturday. If this plays out, I'm going to show you exactly how this move was called. But we're going to take note of something here, and it's really got to do with this previous weekly high. So we can go bullish again all the way up to that daily R2, and the weekly resistance is also there, as we can see by that solid thick red line. So that's our weekly resistance. And again, you can already see the block there, those magical gray blocks that Chris and I draw. So you can know there's going to be some rejection there. So two things. Now, if you hit rejection, you got the previous weekly high, you got the daily R1. We always talk about needs a retest firstly before we can tick off that R2. So already we can get a possible pullback, which could give us the bars up. Then also we want the retest of the previous daily high. So again, if this does start skyrocketing, I'm going to actually be looking more or less for the sells off of this zone. So this is going to be the magic area for me. Otherwise, two things. So that's the thing. Sells, we're going to get ready for over there. Over here, I want to be looking for either this R1, previous daily high, to kind of look to get in on the buys. But again, going to be neutral, because as I say, if we are correct on this, if we can get in over here, this is going to be massive sell-offs for the rest of the day. So going to be an interesting one, but we're going to see if that plays out for us.
Alrighty, Chad. Markets are open and in motion. Ding, 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 ding. Round 5. Fight.
You said you're actually also looking for sells on gold, eh? Or you looking for
It
buys?
is it Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Sure. No, I'm looking for I'm looking for sells. Yeah. It's weird because the 80 is diverging. That is my thing though. That's why I'm saying it's weird, because look at the 80. The 80 is not making higher highs. So
my thing is, guys, if you were project 5130, one of the OGs of the first project we did, you should know what I'm talking about when I'm already signifying this previous weekly high. you guys should know what it is. It's a specific strategy. It is specific for gold. It's what I used to make my bread and butter. What I used to kill gold with.
Is that the previous weekly high?
That's the previous weekly high.
Impossible.
So
Keith.
guys,
It is.
I'm just saying something.
Wait.
It's 2 words, and if you were in Project 5 130, you already had a taste of it, and Project G is gonna learn about it on Saturday. But you already know what we are looking for at that zone.
Continuation buys. And sells, maybe. Alrighty, Chad. Markets are open, weirdly enough, as discussed. These grey blocks, we must stop with these grey blocks because everywhere we pull these grey
full
blocks,
roadblocks, bro.
they are just roadblocks. Chad, it's gold is making it difficult here for me because this 80 is not putting a lot of confidence in the continuation buys. All right, let's quickly check the JSE. All right. Oh, damn! Look at that. So, if you've taken any notes, of what I've said, Chad, I must actually make a note. I don't want to confuse you guys with too many things. Let me just I'm gonna get my account ready for the Aussie, and maybe we do this as a side project, but I'm going to show you guys how to literally just use the Hang Seng to trade the JSE. And go back on this because a lot of haters would say now, Chris, you trade like ICT after the fact. No, I said the JSE is going to gap up. I thought it was going to gap up to the previous daily low, but it didn't. It just penetrated everybody. So there you go. But yeah, we'll do something a little bit later there. Not in this week, next week. This week is just absolutely madness. Alrighty, now we just wait. Like any good trader, we wait. We're gonna start going to the chat now. Weekly R1. Okay, interesting. Okay, gold.
Yo, bro, I don't even think we spoke about it. Did you see the team announcement for Saturday? Woo! Yeah, bro.
I didn't.
Rassi is cooking again.
Rasa.
Bro, that's literally our World Cup team.
Rasha Venga, the ref, or are you talking about Ras?
Rash.
Jason Egerton, you most probably want to see our trade history. I'll show you the trade history. We've gone one step ahead, and we've actually created a trade alerts bot that basically, Chad, you can. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's literally a bot now. So we can't hide anything. Even if we wanted to hide stuff, we can't. It's linked to our account, so you can literally see trades that we've taken on here. It gets a little bit busy, but we'll get some feedback tonight because you just move, and it's like, Chris, move this mouse to click. It's like, shit, this thing is literally checking every move I make. How's the guy? How's the guy that experienced a stroke? He's all good, my brother. I went to go and fetch him last night. Like I said, I had to fight with the people there. They wanted to throw me out, and I'm like, no, man. This I understand this is a provincial hospital and all of that, but this is not right. And then I looked like the only white guy in a place now, trying to be weird, but it's not. It's I was there with the gentleman for most part of yesterday morning, then the afternoon, and I said, no, I'm taking him home. You guys haven't even cleaned his drip. He He's literally walking around with 2 drips in his pocket. No, Chad, it is. And then my battery was flat. I actually told my wife I would have loved to take a video. Just horrific circumstances there. Yeah, so. But yeah, the man is tough as nails. When I'm standing there, he's like, Chief says to me, he just needs a drinker pop. I'm like, no, my bro. You need some rest and you should stop drinking. And then he opened up, bro, and then he was like, no, it was Black Label and some wines, and he didn't eat. And I'm like, no, man, you must stop this stuff. But yeah, no, he's fine. I'm going to give him a call a little bit later this morning. He's got some medicine he needs to go and get at the clinic. But yeah, his family didn't even worry about it. That's what I told my wife last night. I said, what the sad thing is, I phoned his family, and the only thing they tell me is, nah, he must work. I'm like, hey guys, what? Like, what are you talking about? And then in the car last night, he said thank you. He said he's not even his family was worried about him, and I was like, damn, that is life. That is life. Imagine you in the hospital and not even somebody's phoning and he does well. He does really well for himself. I think. I don't know. In his culture, he's originally from Malawi. I don't know if his family just expects him to work. But yeah, bro. But just to give you an idea, he makes in the vicinity of like 40 to 50k a month. So he's doing very well for himself. He's doing very, very well for himself. Check Trickers and Easy, bro. That was the weirdest. Rishay, I checked that, bro. That was the weirdest thing.
I haven't actually seen that yet.
Bro, that's like 2 children. I'm not gonna look away. You look away first. No, I won't. Go look at it. It's weird. It's weird, bro. It was a weird standoff. Jason Noah living a fake life. I've never heard of it. Jason
Nothing
Noah.
new there.
I've never even heard of
Bro,
it.
you know what was so funny for me? Because obviously you were blocked. So,
Yeah.
you know how far up Alex G's arse he was, eh?
Really? Was
So-
he dick riding Alex G like?
Bro, he comes there wanting to flex all of these Louis Vuittons and all of these bags, bro. And it's all presents that Alex G bought. So you come there flexing these shoes and flexing this, and bro, your homie bought it for you. You didn't buy that.
Hey, bro. it's sad when the poor South African trading community, when the guys from Miami need to come and scam here. Like, their scams are done and dusted over there. Chad, I couldn't take this, I couldn't take this. There's no advantage point for me here.
I told you, Chris. Be aggressive.
No, don't be aggressive.
Just uppercut right there, bro.
What is this? Nothing here for me, Chad. We're gonna have to wait here.
23.46, Chad. We just waiting.
Now he's advertising. Yeah, I think 10-1. It's Alex G that's trying to. Alex G and Angelo. That's now gonna try and scam in South Africa. It is sad. It is sad. There's a reason I'm blocked by those two. Almost wanted to say something else, but those two clowns. So look at gold, my bro.
It's fine, bro. Be patient. All good things come to those who wait. That's what I'm just gonna keep telling myself.
The thing is now we have to just push to the daily R2 and the previous or the weekly R1.
Also, I'm waiting for that weekly R1, bro. That's where my magical grey block is, and we are gonna take action there.